conclusion.
Thank you, Ray. John Higgins breaks off.
Thank you.
10 years ago, these two young players, and they're still young, 10 years ago, as we've mentioned, they played in the final. Then it was best of 17. John Higgins lost 9-3. That is the scoreline at the moment. He'd like to improve on that. Big question, Willie. Will Ronnie allow him to?
Well, you know, Ronnie's just scoring as heavily as any player's ever scored in professional snooker when he gets in and among the balls. Very rarely does he not win a frame at one visit, which people like Steve Davis and Stephen Hendry have done over the years. Obviously, Mark Williams and this young man coming to the table now. John Higgins has done it on many occasions. But doing it in a major final is something else. And we're talking about venues at the mid-session interval there, and this is one of the great venues along with the Crucible, John. And this new Billiardrome, that sounds a great idea to me and great for the game.
Well, absolutely. The Wembley Conference Centre is certainly the biggest venue we play in. The Crucible Theatre, the one complaint, and I'd be very much against moving away from the Crucible, but it just isn't big enough. That's what everybody thinks. But the Billiardrome, why not the Snookerdrome? Are they going to play billiards there?
Yes, I think it takes in all cue sports the word billiard, I think, but it's a great idea, and I wish Peter Bainbridge and his gentlemen that are financing the event, wish them all the best. I don't think the way John Higgins has played in this tournament, he deserves to lose, you know, something like 10-3. You know, he's played far too well in this tournament to have got absolutely slaughtered. The amazing stat for me is after 13 frames, Ronnie O'Sullivan is still over 95% pot success rate. He's at 97%.
All right, thank you.
Which is something I think he's missed about 6 or 7 pots in the whole match that he's gone for.
And there you see, John Higgins at 89%.
6.
You know, we say anything below 90%, then you're struggling, but that's only just below. This has just been an awesome performance from Ronnie. And very reminiscent of the type of form he's shown in last season's World Championship. He looks in complete control, and every aspect of his game is top draw.
Sure. 14.
He gives every shot due care and attention. And the only way you could possibly see John Higgins getting back in this match is if Ronnie just falls from the level he's produced so far. It's hard to see.
15.
He is only human.
Yes, if people like Mark Williams and Stephen Lee and Matthew Stevens
22.
can get their form back, the next 3 or 4 tournaments leading up to the World Championship is going to make this game so exciting to watch, because Hendry's back in form. John Higgins, okay, not in this match, he's been in great form, but over the last couple of tournaments
23.
he's shown signs of coming back to his very best. And I think the game's in great hands at the moment with the array of stars we have. Once again, you see O'Sullivan refusing to play for a loose red. And this time, OK, the black's gone safe, but the pink's still available.
28.
Chance to win frame and match right here,
Touching
right now.
ball. 29.
Was able to hold, and there's the man who may be one of the key reasons that Ronnie's having this great success, particularly at the World. I felt Ray Reardon had a lot to do with that, and he certainly played this tournament as well as
35.
he played in the World. He certainly raised the bar.
I think that's key, John, what you mentioned there down to Ray Reardon, because if you remember in the first round and a half of the World, he was very
36.
petulant and very uptight, and Reardon didn't actually join him until after the second round. That is when he played snooker like he is doing now.
Yes, he got a phone call and said, "Can you help Ronnie?" Off Ronnie's dad, actually, and Ray said, "Well, if Ronnie rings me and he wants my help, I'll come along." And Ronnie did ring him. Bit late at night, apparently, according to Ray. But
42.
they got together, and what a combination it's proved to be.
43.
Well, the barrage of breaks continue. It appears that we're going to see another 50-plus breakout. The last three frames, the last four frames of this first session of this final,
49.
70 or above in every frame.
50.
And to think the only thing that Ronnie will be disappointed about is that he didn't manage to surpass Ding Junhui's high break of 141. If he wins the frame now at this visit, he can't get to that total. There's only 140 on, and when he plays the pink, there's only 139. He won't be bothered too much about that. And there's Joanne, Ronnie's girlfriend.
56.
Must be very proud.
57.
Well, he's just three more reds and colours away from winning this Masters title for the second time. And after last year, when he led 7-2
63.
and lost to Paul Hunter, I honestly thought there might have been a comeback coming tonight.
64.
But he just played too well.
Yes, I think John Higgins has got to be philosophical about this. He's not done a lot wrong. He's just played a few loose safety shots, and there you go. The white flag's up. I surrender.
70.
And that is John's way of saying, well played, Ronnie O'Sullivan. This has been awesome.
71.
No other word for it. He's the man to beat now. There's no doubt about that.
77.
I think that's been the case, well, ever since the World Championship. Oh, try to flick the red away from the black.
78.
It'd be great to finish on a century.
Yes, I don't mind the crowd cheering and shouting now while he's at the table, John, because they've been an excellent audience here
84.
this week. And they've seen some fantastic
Put the cameras
snooker.
away, please.
Oh, forget the cameras, Paul. Let them
85.
play.
Yeah, they want a picture. Yes, it's been a great tournament this week, hasn't it? We've had the thrill of Jimmy White with his 2-6-5
91.
victories. We've had young Ding Junhui performing great. John Higgins
92.
back to form. Peter Ebdon scintillating early on, but nothing to match the cueing, the break building, the play of the rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan.
99.
That's the 100. Well deserved.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, and you can hear the audience now. Some of them have got the commentary cams on and listen to the commentary, and they've really enjoyed a masterclass this evening. This man, at his best, is a genius, along with a few of the other players. But when he's playing like this, it's hard to see how he can get beat.
112.
And he must be loving it, Ronnie, because any sportsman worth the salt, to play the best on the big stage, it's a great thrill. He's played off the jaw of the middle pocket to retain position for the pink. And now just the black to put the seal on a superb performance. Well played, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ronnie O'Sullivan, absolutely fantastic. And he is the 2005 Riley's Club Masters champion. And boy, does he deserve it.